e-learning for Siemens Converter app for ETS. Basic principle. Configuration data of Siemens GAMMA Instabus KNX products using a plug-in application can be exported in the so-called XML format. Such an XML file can be imported in another compatible GAMMA Instabus KNX device in ETS. The normal, manual way of doing this: the project engineer opens the parameter dialog of such a device, exports the XML file, closes the dialog again, and proceeds to another, maybe newer, application in another compatible device. Or he does this job simply because he wants to spare some time in setting up the parameters manually, again, although they are always equal. Here he opens the parameter dialog as well and uses the import function to get the previously saved configuration also in the target device. However, many data conversions cannot run in this way manually, because there is no direct compatibility between source and target device. A data conversion must be made first. The GAMMA Converter app makes use of this function in an automated way. The above-mentioned manual process runs automatically in the Converter app. Additionally, the process will check compatibility and convertibility of the data between existing and new devices or applications. The app is mainly used for DALI gateways. However, a couple of other applications is also available. The following movie shows the prerequisites, handling and results of this app. At first, the app has to be installed via the ETS settings. Then it has to be licensed. You must have purchased the license before in the KNX online shop. Log in to https://my.knx.org and there software ETS apps to buy it. After this has been completed, the app can be found and stored in ETS under Extras, Siemens GAMMA Converter app. To get it running, it requires the free GAMMA Converter library. Once this library is installed, the app will convert the parameters from the old application or device automatically into the parameters of the new one, if they are compatible. The installed version of the library can be checked in the settings of the app. Effective with December 2015, we have version 3.7. If this library hasn't been installed yet, an error message will be displayed accordingly, and you will be asked to install it now. To download this library, go to the Siemens GAMMA download page. There to Additional Software and select GAMMA Converter and follow the instruction you find there. This library contains all available conversions from old to new applications. Make sure to check out first which conversion is supported by either the standalone converter tool or the Converter app. You will find the necessary information in this list. Basically, you select the origin, old application via the installed product in the project, and then the target application or product. As a special advantage, you can also compose two old one-channel DALI gateways to get a new twin DALI gateway. At the end of the conversion, a summary is displayed, which shows the results of the conversion, including the probably missing functions, because they are either not in the target device or not compatible, like emergency luminaire settings, or time switch programs. Of course, you have to download the new devices afterwards to get them running again. But the initialization, which is necessary with the first time installation of a DALI bus line, is not required anymore, because the data of the ECGs are also transferred and therefore recognized by the new gateway. Explanation of the Converter app. It is quite easy to handle. Only a few settings are to observe. Settings. Show only convertible devices. If this is ticked, then if you, for example, click on a line in topology, only convertible devices will be shown, otherwise all. Assign old address to new device. If ticked, the new device will receive the old device's physical address and the old one will be parked. Add conversion comment prefix to target device description. A comment will be added to the text description of the old device, to be inserted in the new device together. Add conversion timestamp to device description. The converted devices will be added the information of the conversion time and date. Selection of all devices with this application program. All devices which have or can have the same application software will be listed. If the tick mark is set, a selection of possible convertible devices will be shown. From now on, for each single device, you can select or change its physical address, its application program, or its description texts. Info. The current version of the converter library is displayed. Practice. We want to replace an old product for the reason of having failed or just for feature updating. In the running Converter app, the selected device should show up in the list First Source Device, and its parameters and group links can be transferred now to one of the supported new target devices in the list Target. In this process, also the physical address and the description texts can be assigned to the new device optionally. So we select the desired target device and press Start. After the conversion, an info dialog shows you the result, if the data were transferred successfully. To confirm that and leave the dialog, press OK. Now the new device can be found in the topology view, but as we didn't choose Transfer Physical Address, still not bearing such an address. However, you can see the history of the device's creation. Our new DALI gateway was born from the old device with the physical address 1.1.1 and has been converted on specific date and on specific time, together with the description text you can see here. Hint: if you want to create a new DALI twin device from two old single-channel devices, both source devices must be selected first. They will be converted then to the channels A and B of the new device. It must be heeded that only one of these two devices can be the master for the general settings. It has to be depicted first. Its settings will be used in both channels of the new target device. The distinction in the target list reads either single or multi-channel device, and common multi for the master in channel A or only multi for channel B. Congratulations! You have reached the end of the e-learning for the Siemens GAMMA Converter tool and app. If you have further questions or issues, don't hesitate to use our GAMMA KNX support services.